All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. This is the brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. Just more info going into Yahawashi being in the Old Testament. As you can see, through the Spirit, all these videos these guys are doing are simply, for the most part, against Yahawashi. All right, and I'm going to start with the beginning. As you see, what does the Bible say? Isaiah 7, the true content, or context, right? What does the Bible say? Isaiah 53, who's the speaking of, right? Didn't go into the Isaiah 28 and 10 yet, so this one right here, forget the virgin birth, let's talk about the lineage, which they have a problem with how Matthew and Luke explains the lineage, but when you go to Chronicles, they say it don't match up with Chronicles, right? Daniel's 9 and 25, which you break down, that's clearly talking about Yahawashi, but whatever, they go off on that, right? Tanakh only is losing the ancient days as the father, which I believe they go into some parts of Yahawashi not being in there. New Testament contradictions, Luke 3. All right. When you go into this one, do not be deceived by false prophets. They go into it again. Here you go. You have this one. God forgives. Christ don't. And that's pretty much it, man. Okay. Then they have the new one that's going to be coming out. Let's try this again. Where's Christ in the New Testament, right? I mean, in the Testament, right? They only believe in the Old Testament now, right? So, you have simple prophecies that prove this, man. Zechariah 6 and 12, all right? This is, I'm starting with 6, Zechariah 6 and 9. The word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, take of them of the captivity, even Gedaliah and Tobijah and Jedaniah, which are come out of Babylon, and come thou the same day, and go into the house of Josiah, the son of Zephaniah. Then take silver and gold, and make crowns, and set them upon the head of Joshua, the son of Josedek, the high priest. All right? And speak unto him, saying, thus speaketh Yahweh of hosts, saying, behold, the man whose name is the branch, right? Because Yahawashi had the same name as Joshua, which when you say it in Hebrew is Yahawashi. But look what it said. You see branch in all caps, right? Behold, the man's name who is the branch, he should grow out of his place, and he should build the temple of the Lord. Even he should build the temple of the Lord, and he should bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the council of peace shall be between them both. Now, when have you ever heard of a Levitical priest or a Levite priest sitting upon the throne? That was given to Judah. All right? That was given to Judah, right? Okay? Never said that King David was going to have a Levite priest sitting upon his throne. So who is it talking about? Yahawashi, who's clearly a priest after Melchizedek, which he is Melchizedek, right? Okay? Now, it said he should grow up, right? Takes us to what? Isaiah 11:1. And there shall come forth out of the rod of Jesse, out of the stem of Jesse, a branch shall grow out of his roots. Who came from David? Who came from the loins of David? All right. And the spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spiritual knowledge in the fear of Yahweh. You can't say this is all Israel. You can't say that this is the prophets. This is talking about somebody specifically coming out of the lineage of David. All right. I'm gonna jump to 10. In that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign unto the people. Into it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. All right. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again, that arm, right? The second time to recover the remnant of his people, which should be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. Okay? And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Okay? So who's this ensign? Who is this man who left the example of them that follow him? All right? And I believe that's in Wisdom of Solomon 8, and you can find that in Proverbs 8. All right? That's speaking of Yahawashi. Okay? So let's go from there. And let's get, where is it at? Jeremiah, yep. 23:5. Righteous branch of David, as you can see. This is, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh. Now this is after the prophets. Check this out. I'm gonna start with 1. Woe be unto the pastors, all right? You guys, which Nazariah, Swift, the nigga Inop from Detroit, so on and so forth. These niggas believe this madness now, right? And we're not putting Yahawashi over Yahweh, for the record, okay? It says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, saith Yahweh. Therefore thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock, driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith Yahweh. I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I have driven them, and I will bring them again into their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Check it out, verse 4. I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, which we have our elders today, all right? Which even us that's preaching this thing, we become shepherds, okay? They shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Neither shall they be lacking, saith Yahweh. Now that's verse 4. Let's go to verse 5. Context, right? That's what these guys love to say. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will rise unto David a righteous branch and a king. This is Jeremiah. This is way after King Solomon. Who is this speaking of? A king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. Go read Psalms, the 72nd chapter. All right? In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell in safety. That hasn't happened yet. All right? And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord of righteousness. All right? Which I believe, matter of fact, let me get something real quick. 14 to 18. Okay, hold on, bear with me. It should be King of Righteousness. Malak, King. Alright. To the dot. Justice, righteousness. Alright. King of Righteousness. Alright. So, hold on. Let's go back to what we just went into. Jeremiah 23, right? Here's that. Verse 6. In his days, Judah shall be saved, Israel shall dwell in safety. And this is his name whereby he shall be called. The Lord our righteousness. All right? Melchizedek, man. All right? Hey, this is perfect, man. This is freaking perfect. All right? The Lord, even in Exodus, the Lord set an angel before us that did the work of the Lord. Some places say the Lord did it. Other places it said the angel did it. Ultimately, the Lord did it because he gave the commandment. All right? Like I said, when you read that Deuteronomy 23, and I'll get that real quick. Let me make sure I got everything out of here. Okay? Let me get that real quick. Bear with me. Let me get this real quick. Oh, that's just like it. Here you go. Exodus 23 and 20. Behold, I will send the angel before thee to keep thee in the way. All right, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him. Obey his voice. Provoke him not. For he will not pardon your transgressions. For my name is in him. Yahawashi, right? But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thy enemies and the adversary unto thy adversaries. At thine adversaries. All right. So who is this angel? It said, listen to him. Now, did we see an angel jump down out of the clouds and come and teach all the people? Did we? Now I'll show you a way it happened. All right. I'll show you a way that it did happen. All right. Let me get this. Wisdom of Solomon. 18. Here we go. Wisdom Solomon 18 and 15. Thy almighty word, which is Yahawashi, leap down from heaven out of thy royal throne. So 8. Even he sits on a royal throne, right? As a fierce man of war in the midst of the land of destruction. And brought thine unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword. Listen to ye him, right? and standing up filled all things with death as it touched the heavens, but stood upon the earth. All right. It says, then suddenly visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore, and terrors came upon them, um, unlooked for. All right, because when you get into this, I believe this is a recount of Egypt. All right. So that death angel was Yahawashi, man. All right. Simply put, so like, and there's plenty of more prophecies about Yahawashi, man. But these guys, the spirit is out of them, man. Hold on. Hey, Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 22. Yahweh possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. Micah 5 and 2. Let me get it. Micah 5 and 2. But thou, Bethlehem, Ephrath, because Yahushua came out of Bethlehem, all right? Though thou be little amongst the thousand of Judah, yet out of thee should come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth have been from old, everlasting. Because when you truly get into that Wisdom of Solomon 8, Proverbs 8, you understand that that's speaking of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? It says, he shall stand and feed in the strength of the Lord and the majestic. Matter of fact, verse 3, therefore will I give them up unto the time which he travaileth and have brought forth. Yahweh Shai, right? Then the remnant of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel, and he shall stand and feed in the strength of Yahweh in the majesty, Salakia, of the name of Yahweh, his power. All right? And they shall abide, and shall now he be great unto the ends of the earth. Verse 5, this man shall be the peace. All right, when the Assyrians should come into our land, all right, and when he shall tread in our places, then shall we rise up against him, 7 shepherds and 8 principal men, all right, which goes into the body of the prophets, man. All right. So, as you can see here, this is speaking of Yahweh Shai, man, and it talks about. Hold on. Where was it at? Maybe I got it. Maybe I'm thinking about 2 scriptures put together. Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing. It kind of nonetheless. All right. It still stands correct. All right. Um, like I said, read Psalms the 72nd chapter. That explains it all, man. You know, like the way Jake tries to twist and distort these scriptures. Hey, just proves they're false prophets and they're literally against Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. And this is a prime example of what not to be, man. The Lord zapped these guys, man. Literally. Literally zapped these guys. Let's see. We could.
You will not drink the wine, for you.
Owens. They have made they have made them crooked paths.
Well, I can't hear exactly what's being said. Oh well, maybe I should not be screen recording, but whatnot, whatever. But nonetheless, I pray this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahawashi Shai. I'm say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Dash. Double honors to the other apostles, a great millstone salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abba, Abba.